Hey, it's Leanne again, and I'm making another vlog. I was going to make my next vlog on the phone interview, but then since I finally found my group online that are arriving on the same date as I am, I thought it would be great to make a video about my roommate question so that I can find a roommate. My name is Leanne Hall, and I am a female who is straight. I live in Ohio and I go to Bowling Green State University, where my major is telecommunications. I am a main entrance operator, or I will be, for the Disney College program, and I am for spring, not Advantage, 2014. I arrive on January 8th and I depart on May 30th, and I am not over 21. I am 19, and I will stay 19 throughout the program, so I think it's called wellness. Sorry, over 21 people, you can't be my roommate. I would prefer to live in Chatham, I think that's how you say it, or Vista Way, because, I don't know if it's really because, well, Chatham's really close to the bus stop and I won't have a car, and Vista is close to Chick-fil-A. And yes, that really is the reason why I want to live there. I don't care how many roommates I have. I could have a few, I could have a lot. I prefer a lot because it makes my housing cheaper, and that's always good. I sometimes drink, and I guess I like to party, but I'm not a partier. It's not, I don't need it, but it's nice sometimes. Since I am not 21, I will not be hosting parties because I really don't feel like getting kicked out of the Disney College program. I do not smoke. Fun fact, I'm actually allergic to cigarette smoke, so I cannot have any roommates who smoke. It's not that I hate you, I just really am allergic. I would say I'm more of a night person, but also when I get really tired, I don't become like bad or anything, I'm just not really all there. I'm not really a morning person. I can be civil in the morning, but if you're going to be asking me in-depth questions, I'm just going to stare at you and probably forget that you asked me them. I am really great at sharing, which is weird because I'm kind of an only child, but I would prefer it if people ask. If they ask me, I really have no problem with sharing, but if someone just takes it, I'm kind of just like, what are you doing? Why are you taking my stuff? You didn't ask me for that. So, there's that one. I do not snore, but when I am sick, I snore. But I think everyone does because you can't really breathe out of your nose, so you're like, and it's just like a normal thing in life. I generally go to bed around 1 to 2 a.m. I try to go to bed earlier, but I just end up staying awake, lying in bed anyway. And without like an alarm clock, I tend to wake up around 10:30. And I prefer to sleep in a room that is dark and cold. The colder it is, the better. As long as my comforter's warm, that's fine. But if it's hot and muggy in my room, I really find it hard to sleep. A few of my favorite TV shows are Friends. I've watched the whole series. I like to watch Big Bang Theory when it's on. I like to watch Game of Thrones, and I'm currently watching, or rewatching Greek and Vampire Diaries because I'm like really close to the ends of both of them, but then something always happens and I stop watching and then I forget what even happened. My favorite movies include Disney movies, Mean Girls. I really like just funny teen movies. I really like them. But then also from my theater and film class, I'm really starting to like indie movies, like Wes Anderson films. They're kind of really cool and I like watching them. My favorite type of music is indie music. It's not that I hate mainstream music. I do like mainstream music, but normally on a day-to-day basis, I listen to like Ingrid Michaelson and the Civil Wars and Tired Pony and Snow Patrol. Oh god, I love Snow Patrol. So, just stuff like that. That's the kind of music I listen to. I will be driving down to Florida, and since I will not have a car while I'm down there, I'll be driving with my mom. My favorite food is food. I love food. Oh my god. I think my favorite food, in all honesty, is wings because I've gotten them at least once a week since this semester has started, and I don't know why. But I guess I like wings, so B-dubs on Thursdays, guys. I wouldn't say that I'm a bad cook, but I am an inexperienced cook because my family just doesn't really cook. and I would really, really like to start cooking, and I can make tuna patties and baked lemon chicken very, very well. Describe me in 3 words. I am very friendly, I am very random, and I am generally, I don't know. I'm very anxious. I don't like under pressure things. For fun, I like to go out with friends, go on random road trips and adventures. That's always fun. I like to watch TV, like Netflix. And in all honesty, I like to play video games. I wouldn't say I'm a gamer, but I do get into video games. Like, usually when you say gamer, you think of like Call of Duty. It's not about me, but I do like me some Kingdom Hearts. So, I sleep with my closet door closed because whenever there's a crack, I always it freaks me out and I have to close it. On the messy or tidy, I would say I'm an organized mess because most of the time it is picked up. It's not exactly beautiful, like everything has its place, but it does have its place, just not all very pretty. And then sometimes if my life's all in a disarray, then my room kind of reflects that, but then one day I'll walk to my room and I'm like, why is it such a mess? And then I have to clean it up. I smile a lot, and I do dance without music playing. Generally, if I do something good on a test or just something good in life, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead. My song of the week, listen to Lady Gaga Applause a lot. I don't know, that's the first thing that popped in my head. I don't really have the song of my week, but that's what I listen to sometimes. I think guys can wear pink because why should we dictate what men and women have to wear? Just wear what you want and be happy. I typically drink water with dinner and sometimes milk, depending what it is, and a lot of times lemonade. I do not know how to change the oil in a car, but I can change a tire. So there we go. I've never gotten a speeding ticket. And I think the best breakfast food is just the simple sausage links, eggs, and little hash browns. I don't know, I could eat that for breakfast every day. I think it's so good. I will be Robin this year for Halloween because my boyfriend is Batman. And I was gonna be Catwoman, but then the Robin outfit was just really cute, so now I'm gonna be Robin. I speak English, and I know a little bit of French. I'm thinking about minoring in it. Who knows? But I mostly speak English. And by mostly, I mean always speak English. I do sing in my car. I sing very loudly and very proudly in my car. Dance in the shower, that's weird. I wouldn't say I dance in the shower, I sing in the shower. I feel like I would fall if I tried to dance in the shower. And I do dance in the car. Generally, it's from me doing weird things like pounding on the steering wheel, but that's still dancing. I do not think musicals are cheesy. I think musicals are awesome. Just because they're singing while their actions does not mean that it's cheesy. It's just that's the type of genre that it is. And my favorite musical is Wicked, and I got to see that for my graduation present for my senior year. I don't really have daily vitamins. Sometimes I do. There's this Women's One a Day I take when my hair goes through the period where it starts to fall out randomly, more often than it usually does. So then I take vitamins, and that's about it. My first concert was the American Idol concert with David Cook and David Archuleta. And David Cook touched my hand, and I did not want to wash it because I thought he was so beautiful, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Well, there's not really a Kmart in my town anymore, so I guess I would say between Walmart and Target. And I just prefer Walmart because they have everything and they're a little bit cheaper. I have cried from happiness. I cried from happiness when I watched the Wishes show at Disney when I was 16. And I really did. I was like, it's so beautiful. I'm so happy to be here. And then I also cried from happiness at Nemo the Musical during their like Big Blue World thing. Everything like comes out and they're doing like a bunch of like stuff, and it's just so colorful and so bubbly, and I'm just like, oh, it's so pretty, and I cried from that again. And I also cried when I got accepted, but I didn't cry as much as I thought I would. Like, I thought I would boo-hoo like either way, but really I was just like, I like shed a few tears, and then that was all. Lately I've been drinking like a lot of tea, but I'd still say I'm more of a coffee drinker. And I do swim well. I was a lifeguard for 5 years, and I did not want to do that when I went down to Disney because, seriously, like, amusement parks, kids start, like, you have to save kids all the time, and I worked at still pools, and I couldn't deal with doing that all the time, like, no. And do I want to get married? Someday. I want to get married someday. Not until after college, definitely, but someday. And then online I found some Disney questions, and my favorite Disney movie would have to be Peter Pan, because I love Tinkerbell. My favorite princess would have to be, well, if we're talking about actual princess, then I'd say Ariel, but if we're talking about those who are considered princesses, even though they're not actually a princess, then Mulan. My favorite male villain would be Captain Hook, because he's not really a villain. He's like kooky and he tries to do bad things, but really, like, if you think of like what a villain is, he's not a villain. And my favorite female villain would have to be, well, the only female villain I can really think of is Maleficent and Ursula. And Maleficent is just really awesome. So I guess I'd say her. And they're also coming out with a movie for her, and I'm so excited. My favorite park is Magic Kingdom, because that's where all the magic is. Why it's called Magic Kingdom, at least that's why I think it is. My favorite ride would be the Rock and Roller Coaster, because I really like how it's dark and it's really fast, and the music like right here, and you're like, ah, and I just think that's really cool. My favorite show is actually Nemo the Musical, because I love Nemo and I love musicals. And I haven't been to any of the resorts, so I can't say which one's my favorite. And I will be taking some DCP classes. I have no idea which ones yet, but yeah, I'll be taking them. That's the end of my roommate survey video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope for all of you who are looking for a roommate, I hope I didn't take much of your time, and I really anticipate you contacting me so that we can get to know each other and so I can get roommates and all that fun stuff. So, bye!